In this day and age, anything can happen online, including scams. One particular wire fraud scam targeting real estate buyers in Texas.
Heather Massey with the Better Business Bureau here this morning to tell us all about it. Thanks for being here.
And thanks for having me.
So tell us a little bit about this scam.
Well, what happened is a real estate agent's assistant was targeted. They were sent an email with a familiar link that she always used. She clicked on it. She entered her login information. What she didn't realize is that link was sent by a scammer. They then had access to all of her email contacts, and so what they did is they mirrored an email address, sent it out to potential home buyers requesting wiring funds. One unsuspecting home buyer went ahead, sent their information. They thought they were sending it to the agent. The signature was forged. They sent the scammer $50,000.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So how do you look out for something like this? Because that sounds very intricate. Like you really need to be focusing in on whatever could be the issue.
Well, and you do. And phishing scams are usually the result, or actually they always are the result of a person's actions. They're not faulty internet or something wrong with the emails. You go ahead and you take the bait. And most people that do send out the phishing emails, you can spot them because they'll have improper grammar, their punctuation's wrong. But in this case, these scammers were out of California and they were pristine in their email, so you couldn't take anything. There was nothing wrong in it.
So whenever you get an email like this requesting money from you, probably a good idea to maybe call up the people in question just to make sure?
You know that's one of the 5 tips that we were going to give the consumers. One thing we do recommend is just don't communicate via email. It can be misleading. If you're dealing in this case with a real estate agent, make sure you talk to them on the phone, visit them in person, especially when you're wiring closing funds. You know, you might call them up or go in and say, hey, these are the instructions I received. Are we good to go? So we make sure that. And then also like your internet connection, make sure you have your firewall up, that you're protected that way. If you start receiving emails from friends or whatever, or business associates, and then they're asking you to send it to a personal email address you're not familiar with, that's a big red flag. And we also say wiring money. Once again, try to pay with a check or credit card, because once you send the funds, they're gone. And then if you have been targeted, please file a complaint. You can do the bbb.org, and then we also have an IC3, which is the Internet Crime Complaint Center, and that's kind of a partner with the FBI and the White Collar Crime Center. So.
Fantastic.
Sounds like we got 50,000 reasons to be careful.
Yeah. You got it.
No kidding. Oh, Heather, thank you so much for being with us this morning. We appreciate that. We'll be checking our emails a little more closely now. If you'd like to be here on Good Morning West Texas with a live interview, go ahead and contact us.